Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is a Netflix film that, I'm not going to lie, I had no idea what it was about going into it, other than that it starred Viola Davis and the late Chadwick Boseman. Those are two people that I can watch anything with them and know that I will be in good hands. Specifically, Viola Davis. I think she's an incredible actress, and I've yet to see a bad performance from her. Chadwick Boseman, I'm going to miss him, truth be told. These are two performances that right off the bat I'm going to say in this movie are great. You know, all the buzz you're hearing, it makes sense. They are great. The dialogue that they're given, they're chewing it up, and it's really intriguing to say the least. Dialogue I don't think is amazing, but I think that with what the writer is giving them, it makes for an interesting viewing to say the least. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So in case you don't know what the movie is about, it's really quite simple. It's about how in the 1920s this group is going through a recording session and how tensions start to rise. Again, it's a simple premise. It's just solidly well done, I would say. And by that, I mean that it's a film that is well acted, for sure. It's got great tactical aspects. I mean, you want to talk about being a looker of a film, this movie looks good. You have great cinematography, a lot of great placement of the camera, the color palette looks great in 4K. Production design, costume design, makeup, these are all very strong elements. Could definitely see it being an Oscar contender in those categories. And then I also like the pacing. The movie flies by. It's only like, I think, 92 minutes, but it goes by really fast. No real dull moments, so to speak. But I will say this. I don't think the movie is great or even good. I think it's simply just solid. Reason for that is because although I get what the director is going for, and I do think that the themes and messages are admirable, I just don't really think that they give a lasting impression. You know, you think of other movies that try to tackle these themes and you remember them, and the reason why is because of how they go about it. I just felt like that this movie, with how it handled it, it just felt overall, I don't know, kind of empty. Like a week later, I remember certain elements about the story, but none of it really gels to where like, oh man, like, you know, that with what happened, that was really something. It's a movie that I'm remembering for the looks of the movie and the things that went on with how to make it look as good as it did. But in terms of obviously being emotionally attached, I wasn't, unfortunately. I get why some people might, but I just personally wasn't. The characters, they were okay, I suppose. The dialogue, it wasn't amazing, but it was definitely solid, got the job done. There's nothing specifically bad about this movie. It's just, again, there are just these certain things that make it hold back from being a truly great experience. And then again, I don't fault anyone for loving this movie. I get why some would. I have some friends that are really close to me that really like this movie. I just personally, again, wanted to chew and think more on this movie, and I just felt kind of empty after the movie. And a week or so later, definitely feel that way, unfortunately. But again, not every movie is going to give you a certain emotion. Like, not every movie is going to give you like feeling happiness or stressed. But when a movie leaves you feeling nothing, I don't know. That to me is just kind of like a cardinal sin. But maybe it's the point. I don't know. I just don't think I'll ever revisit this movie though. But who knows? The future can change. But I will say this. I do think that the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. It's a movie that I think is well crafted. It just kind of left me feeling cold, unfortunately. So that being said, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, I'm going to be giving a 3.5 out of 5-star rating, which it's the good old Texas beef hot sauce. So it's a solid movie. But yeah, guys, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. What did you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.